Thank you all for coming to this workshop. It's nice to all have you here.
Today I'm going to teach you something about the Netherlands. The Netherlands is our home country. And I'm going to have a few subjects. Would you write it down, please?
Yeah, of course.
First I'm going to talk about religion. I'm going to explain you something about religion in Holland. After that, I'm going to explain you something about the Dutch landscape. And I also have a goal for this lesson. I set a goal, and the goal for this lesson is that at the end of the lesson, every single one of you can name 2 cultural elements of the Netherlands. Thank you, Jort.
And so what Mike just did was he opened the lesson, and this is the first step in the direct instruction model.
You already know of the Netherlands. So you can write down anything. If you think, I know something they eat or they do in the Netherlands or what the countries look like, you can write it down on the whiteboard. Further in the lesson, so it's no problem if you don't have anything. Also, it's very good, Madal, and Ajax is a football club. There are mountains, but they are smaller than in Bali. Really good. Really good. Now, first of all, religion. There's a big difference between the religion of Nepal and the religion in Holland. Madal, do you know what's the main religion in Nepal?
Nepal?
In Nepal, yeah?
Hindu.
Hindu is the main religion. Do you also know how many percent of the people are Hindu?
More than 80%.
More than 80%. Okay, that's a big difference between Nepal and the Netherlands. Because in the Netherlands, more than 50% of the people are atheists. Atheist means that they doesn't believe in God. They doesn't believe in any God. 30% of the people are Christians. So Christians is the biggest religion in Holland. Yeah. Sometimes we eat Italian or Mexican food, sometimes American food, and also Chinese food or something. But most of the times, several times a week, we eat potatoes. That's our main food. So you also have potatoes over here. Yeah. We boil them, and after that we serve them with vegetables and meat. So that's our most common meal in the evening. Easter is a Christian holiday. The people in Holland eat a lot of chocolate eggs. We have chocolate eggs that we eat them, but the kids have to find them. The parents, they hide them in the backyard or somewhere, and the kids have to find the chocolate eggs and then they can eat them. So that's something about Easter. We also celebrate Christmas. Christmas is a very big holiday in our country, and we have also King's Day. At King's Day, we celebrate the birthday of our king.
I have to keep it very short because it's very easy to give a very long explanation, which I also used to do when I was beginning to teach. And the thing is, students naturally lose their focus. Sometimes you talk and you talk and you go on, and for you it's no problem. With the kids, they lose the focus of the lesson, they'll be less motivated and they will not be able to focus again.
At the bottom of the paper, I'm going to explain it again, is a couple of questions about the Netherlands. The answers of the questions are hidden in the puzzle.
Oh shit.
So, we just did individual student work. Right now we did it with a small exercise. Normally you can also just do this with exercises from the book and letting the students work in their copy. And it is, what are you going to do? Well, in this case, was the exercise. How are you going to do it? With whom are you going to do this? Like in this typical exercise, you did it individually.
And the goal of the lesson was to name 2 cultural elements of the Netherlands. Who has found one of the elements from the Netherlands? Could you give the answer of question 1?
I don't know about this.
The holiday in which we eat a lot of chocolate eggs is called...
I don't know the day.
You don't know the... Who wants the answer? Easter. Easter. Really good.
What you're going to do in 10 minutes time is you are going to write down everything you know and everything you remember from what I told you about this this particular phase. So if you know something about saying goal, you're going to write that down. Because in the end, I will give every group an opportunity to tell me and tell the class what they've learned from.
Need the explanation about the cure,
We, group 1, consider the setting goals is a very important part of teaching learning activities. And setting goals makes students focus on what they are going to learn from the lesson.
It is the prior knowledge, and prior knowledge is important to achieve the goals. Okay, without prior knowledge, it is impossible to achieve the goals. We found that, and it helps us to know the students' knowledge about the lesson. Then it makes the student active